Okay, I've been sharing lots of fun summer dishes over the last couple of weeks, and today I thought I'd share some awesome summer salads that are perfect for this time of year, or even like the 4th of July that's coming up. If you have some parties to go to, these salads are awesome for that. And I also have a couple of unique salads that I thought would be fun to add to your summer menu. Well, hey, if we haven't met before, my name is Ange, welcome, and this is the Menu Made Kitchen. Okay, so for this first recipe I'm going to be sharing with you, this is my mom's quick Asian salad, and I've shared it before in the past, but I thought it deserved another spotlight. Plus I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with it. This is perfect for everything in the summertime. Picnics, the beach, taking camping, or just sharing at a barbecue, or even the upcoming 4th of July. It is so delicious. We love it, and I think you're going to love it too. All right, so for my quick Asian salad, I just have a couple of ingredients to prepare. This is actually my quick Chinese chicken salad that I have on my website, and I have another video for that, and I'll link that below. But I'm doing something a little bit different with this salad. I'm actually not going to add chicken, and I'm going to add a couple of new ingredients to the salad to make it a little bit different. So I've got some cilantro here. This will be about a 1/4 cup once I have it all chopped up. I love cilantro, and in Asian or Chinese salads, I think it's so good. Adds a fresh flavor. And then I'm going to chop up some green onion. On my website, the Chinese chicken salad calls for 4 green onions, but I'm just going to do 2. These are actually pretty big. I also have some little mini peppers here. You could do 1 green pepper sliced up, but I had little mini peppers, and so this equals about a 1/2 cup. So I'm going to get these onions sliced up, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now that our veggies are chopped up, we're going to make our simple Asian dressing. I've got about a 1/2 cup of avocado oil. You can also do olive oil. We're going to do a 1/3 cup of rice vinegar. I have 2 tablespoons of sugar. And on my website, you can do anywhere from 2 to 4 tablespoons of sugar. It really just depends on how sweet you want it. But I'm going to be adding a little more sweetness to this. So I didn't want the dressing to be like crazy sweet. And then we've got 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I'm going to do about a 1/2 teaspoon, maybe more like a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil. Then we need a little bit of black pepper, just a pinch, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon or so. And that is it for the dressing. So I'm going to add this little whisk ball in there, give this a good shape, and then we're going to pull the salad all together. Okay, so to start off our salad, I've got a whole bag, 16-ounce bag, that clearly I did not drain all the way. Okay, let me get rid of that water. Okay, a 16-ounce bag of shredded cabbage and carrots. Maybe you've seen my recent video about some different recipes using a bag of coleslaw, but I had so many people comment on what you can do to kind of get rid of that bagged scent that sometimes the cabbage has. And so I went with the easiest one, and that was just to rinse it really well with cold water in a colander. So I'm really excited to try that. I feel like it doesn't have any kind of smell to it right now, so that just might be my new go-to way. And I'll also make sure to link to those coleslaw mix recipes because they're delicious. All right, so we've got our onion and our cilantro. Add our peppers. Then this is 1 package of ramen noodles. I broke it up into little pieces. Some of them I left a little bit chunkier. I've also got a 1/2 cup of toasted sliced almonds. I reserved a few of these to scatter around the top. I'm also going to do 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame seeds. So easy, right? It's just kind of dump everything into this bowl. It's going to be great, and mix it up, and it's ready to eat. Okay, and then 1 fun ingredient that I'm going to add that's a little bit different from my usual recipe is I'm going to do about a 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of chopped up honey roasted peanuts. So this is why I didn't add as much sugar in with the dressing, because the peanuts have a lot of sweetness, and I also saved a few to scatter over the top. Okay, and then we've got our dressing. You want to pour all of it on there. So you can definitely add some chicken to this, but I'm actually going to grill some chicken tonight and then serve this salad on the side. So I think that that'll be perfect. So we'll just get everything tossed together until it's well combined. I'll give it a little taste just to make sure it doesn't need anything. I'm sure it doesn't, because I've had this salad so many times. This was something that my mom used to make when I was growing up. She has a chicken salad, a Chinese chicken salad that takes a little more work, and then this is her quick one. Perfect for barbecues or potlucks or taking to the lake for the day. And then give it a little tiny taste. Yep, always delicious. Okay, I'm going to serve this in a little different bowl to make it look pretty, and then I will try a much bigger bite with you. right, look at that. So beautiful. I'm really excited about these roasted, honey roasted peanuts. Just to add like more crunch to it. Okay, so I mentioned earlier when we were putting this together that I rinsed the cabbage, and I really think it works. I think in a creamier kind of salad, you really don't notice it, but because this is more of a vinaigrette, I feel like the cabbage tastes very fresh, and I wanted to thank all of you who made that suggestion. I will definitely be doing that in the future. Okay, so crunchy, so much texture and flavor, and it's bright and fresh. I love salads like this for the summertime. It's perfect as a side dish for dinner. It's great for picnics, lunchtime, add chicken to it. So many ways to serve this and enjoy it. I'm excited for you to try it. So for our bacon and pea pasta salad, we're going to start by making the dressing. So I started the pasta on the stove. I added some medium shell pasta to some salted boiling water, and I'm going to cook that about 8 or 9 minutes until it's like al dente, and then we'll drain it off and rinse it with cold water just to get all the excess starch off. So to make our dressing, we're going to start with 2/3 cup of mayonnaise. And I am going to measure this because I have not made this recipe before. And so I kind of came up with a really fun like dressing and ingredients combination that I think is going to be really good. If you're seeing this video, then it was good. I wish that they had like a 2/3 cup. I can never find those. It's usually a 1/3 cup, so I always have to do it twice. Okay, that goes in. And then with my same measuring cup, I'm going to add in just a 1/3 cup of sour cream. This will give it a nice tang. I love adding sour cream or Greek yogurt. Making like a mayonnaise Greek yogurt combination is really yummy. And then we're also going to do 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. You can use regular white vinegar. I have a little bit of this left, and so I thought I'd use it up. That's perfect. Look at there, exactly 2 tablespoons. I love that. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of dried chives, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. You can certainly add more of these ingredients if you want, but I think that this is going to be perfect, and we can always taste and adjust it. We'll do 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, and then 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a whole teaspoon because you know I am about my pepper. Okay, and that is it for our dressing ingredients. I'm going to mix this together till it's nice and combined. All right, I got my baby spoon here. My daughter's 18 years old, but I still have baby spoons. Yum, that is so tangy, it's perfect. So we're gonna get our salad pulled together. So I've got all of my pasta shells here that is cooled and rinsed with cold water. And then comes the fun ingredients in my opinion. So we've got 2 cups of frozen peas that I thawed. We're gonna add 1/2 cup of chopped up pickles. I've got about 1/2 cup, probably more like 3/4 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. And then it would not be a bacon and pea pasta salad without the bacon. So I just cooked mine in the microwave on some paper towels for about 5 to 7 minutes because it was a thicker style bacon. It had to cook a little bit longer. I am going to reserve a little bit of the bacon for the top. So we'll add most of it. I just want a few little sprinkles over it. All right, and then last we're going to pour on our dressing. Oh man. And make sure to get all of that out of there. This is not easy to do with my left hand. I realize how right-handed I am. I feel like a 1-year-old trying to write my name. Okay, that looks pretty good. And you obviously know what I'm going to do. We're going to toss everything together. I am so excited about this. I love having lots of different pasta salad recipes in my recipe book or on my website because that's kind of my recipe book now. It's so fun to be able to go on there and have a variety of different salads to choose from, especially during the summertime when it is full-on salad season. But guys, does this not look amazing? So what I would recommend if you wanted to make this ahead of time, I would definitely leave the bacon off and toss it in right before you get ready to serve it. What I love about the shells too is they kind of capture all the ingredients in the sauce. Kind of a fun pasta shape to use in a pasta salad. All right, I'm gonna get this transferred over into a different bowl. We'll top it with a little more fresh bacon and then we're gonna taste it. I am so ready to dive into this. I feel like this salad is just different enough from like the traditional creamy like macaroni pasta salad. There's a lot of textures going on in here, so I'm excited to try like the pickles and the peas and bacon together. And so many of these shells are packed full of like the peas and the cheese and dressing. All right, here we go. Oh my word. Okay, I think this might be my new pasta salad favorite recipe, or my new favorite pasta salad recipe. This is amazing. It's creamy, it's flavorful. The pickles in there, I feel like you got to do it with the pickles. It gives it such great texture with the tender peas and then that crispy, salty bacon. Summer salads are the best. I could live on them every day. If I could have a variety of salads every day like this, oh man. Okay, so for our fresh fruit salad, we're gonna start by making a really simple dressing first. This is the mint honey lime dressing, which is so yummy over fresh fruit. So I've got 2 tablespoons of chopped up fresh mint. And you can also use basil too if you don't have mint or you like basil instead. That's a really good herb to use. And then I'm gonna zest in 1 lime. Definitely want this to have a nice bright limey flavor. Okay, that looks pretty good. Make sure to get all that off of there. And then I'm hoping to get about 3 tablespoons of lime juice. And these feel like they're pretty juicy limes, so I might have to grab another one, but that's the goal, is roughly about 3 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. Well, that was perfect. I'm pretty sure that I got more like 4 tablespoons, but that's okay. All right, next we gotta add a touch of sweetness. I'm gonna add about 1.5 tablespoons, maybe more like 2 tablespoons of honey. You can use agave if you have that on hand. I wouldn't recommend like sugar. The honey just really gives it a nice kind of florally flavor. And sometimes the sugar doesn't fully dissolve, and so then you have like that graininess in there. So that is it for the dressing. So simple. I'm gonna pop this lid on and give it a good shake, and then we'll start putting together our fruit salad. So for fruit salads, like fresh fruit salads, I like to have kind of a nice wide bowl. I feel like it's much easier to mix, and then you're not smashing the berries. And this is really where you can really get creative with the fruit that you use, depending on what's in season. So you can do this fruit salad even in the wintertime when you don't have certain fruits. The dressing is delicious with any fruit. So I've got 2 cups of pineapple here, and I'm basically gonna do 2 cups of all of the fruit that I'm choosing to do in this fruit salad today. And then I have 2 cups of strawberries. We've got a couple cups of blueberries. I'm gonna use some green grapes. And then I'm also gonna do some blackberries. These actually looked really good. So just add those on there. Does that not look so beautiful? I love it. And then all that's left to do is I'm gonna pour on all of the dressing, and then we'll give it a good toss. It already smells so good with the lime and the mint in there. So this dressing is really meant to be subtle, right? We're not looking to completely douse the fruit in dressing. We just want a little touch of mint and some zestiness from the lime. The honey, of course, gives it a little bit of sweetness, but not much. All right, this is ready to serve. You can serve this right away, or you can pop it in the fridge and serve it later if you're having a get-together or barbecue. The fruit's not gonna get mushy at all. I'm so excited to try this with you. All right, we are ready to taste this. So pretty, isn't it? It's like a bowl of sunshine. I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up with fruit on the floor. I did not get a big enough bowl. I don't know where you're from, but I live in Oregon, and we have the most amazing fresh fruit in the summertime. We've got lots of fields where you can go and pick fresh blueberries and strawberries. It's just amazing. And so having fresh fruit salads in the summer, there's no excuse. when you live in Oregon, you better have fresh fruit salads in your fridge at all times because you got to take advantage while you have that great season that happens. If you have not tried fruit salad like this, I think you're really going to enjoy it. So for our bruschetta pasta salad with balsamic dressing, we're going to get the dressing going first. And I actually already cooked my noodles just to make this video a little bit quicker. So we're going to start with a half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. You could also do like avocado oil if you have that on hand. It's a real mild oil to use. And then we got to have some balsamic vinegar, so I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of that. And if you have white balsamic vinegar, you can use that as well. I am just about out of that. I'll probably just use the rest of that. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. My website calls for a 1/4 cup, but I'm actually just going to use 2 tablespoons this time. This is a kind of a sweeter balsamic dressing, but I don't want it to be super sweet today. So we'll just start with the 2 tablespoons and I can always add more. And then I'm also going to do 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And then we'll add a little pinch of salt, and we'll do the same with black pepper. And that is it for the dressing. Super simple. I'm gonna add my little whisk ball here. We'll give this a good shake, and then I'll bring my bowl over and we'll assemble the salad. And then to our big bowl here, I've got some cooked bow tie pasta. This is 4 cups, and I cooked it until it was al dente, and then I rinsed it with cold water just to stop the cooking. I'm also gonna add about 1.5 cups of cherry tomatoes. You can really use any kind of tomato you like. A classic like bruschetta ingredient. And then I've got 8 ounces of cubed mozzarella. So on my website, it calls for like fresh mozzarella, or you could buy like the little mozzarella pearls. But this is what I had on hand, so this is what we're using. And it's actually this brand right here, and I just used about half of it. We're also gonna add in a 1/4 cup of chopped up basil. And I'll probably cut up a little bit more just to kind of scatter over the top. Okay, now it is time to add on our dressing. Okay, just pour all of that on there. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Then I've got a nice big spoon here. I'm gonna give everything a toss until all the noodles are well coated with the dressing. And then we're gonna do one more really fun thing to make this truly like a bruschetta pasta salad. Okay, and so traditionally bruschetta, you would put like the tomato mozzarella on top of like toasted bread. But instead, we're gonna do some seasoned croutons. This is the brand that I like to use. I love the Texas toast. And so what I'm gonna do is put these in a food processor. We're gonna blend them up until basically they're breadcrumbs. And then I'm gonna sprinkle it over the top of the salad. And that little bit of crunch with the pasta and the cheese, oh my gosh, it's delicious. So I'm gonna get my food processor, we're gonna get these in there, and then we get to finish up the salad and taste it. All right, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, if you love anything like bruschetta flavored, that tomato, balsamic vinegar, you are gonna love this pasta salad. It's so fresh and bright. This is a summer pasta salad for sure. I don't usually have this anytime except for in the summertime. And it's particularly delicious with fresh tomatoes if you have a garden. But either way, it's just so simple, and it's nice because there's no mayonnaise, so you don't have to worry about it sitting out if you have like a potluck or a barbecue. Such a fun pasta salad for any occasion during the summertime. Everyone's gonna love it. It's kind of unique, but very simple flavors, super easy to put together. You definitely have to add this to your summer salad recipes. It's a good one. Well, I'm so glad we got to spend some time together. I hope you enjoyed today's video and you found some new salad recipes to try. Don't forget, all the recipe links are in the descriptions. And if you're new here, I'd love for you to be part of my YouTube family, so make sure to subscribe. I hope you have a really blessed week, and we will see you next time.